call the meeting, regular session of Monday, November 20th, 2023, to order. Would you all please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Zerwin, would you please conduct the roll?
Certainly. Mr. Castine.
Present.
Mr. Mazzaio.
Here.
Mr. Mole.
Here.
Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here.
Mr. Kretzer is excused. Mr. Perrier.
Here.
Mr. Potiker.
Here.
Mr. Timmons. Here. Ms. Waldron is asked to be excused.
Thank you very much. All legislators have received a copy of the stenographer's minutes for November 8th. Regular session. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections, I'll entertain a motion to accept the resolution. Motion by legislator Hall, second by legislator Hughes. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I will now recognize anyone in the audience that wishes to address their thoughts or concerns with the legislature. Please raise your hand. Wait to be recognized. State your name and address. You've got 5 minutes.
It's not going to take 5. Sam
Go ahead,
Dyer,
sir.
227 Duquette Road, West Shazy. I just want to, last year I came in and thanked you guys. Wendell's seen me. I just want to say thank you again for the use of the lobby. Even with the construction, it was very good. I think, Mark, you can attest because you were covering for me on the other end. But, I don't know if you guys realize how much your employees use me downstairs, and I think that's very, very good. We do get some through traffic. It all depends on how well things are going in DMV at the time, and that's usually dictates. But I just want to say thank you. It's been good. It's been profitable, and we do another market after we leave here, and it works out better for me doing it during the day. We do a couple seniors afterwards, but I just want to say thank you. It's been good, and this year, even with the veterans, I don't know if you guys know, but the veterans, there's just not WIC and SNAP that we accept. There's the veterans coupons are a $2 coupon, and they used to give them $20 a year. Now they give them $50 a year, and this has all been in the last couple of years since COVID, and it's helped our business. It's a trickle down effect, but the local business has been very, very good for this, and I just want to say thank you. And Bob, if you do want to help out Mark, it's tough. It's not easy, okay? So, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. And if you got any questions, throw them at me.
No, thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Oh, he has. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll now go to committee reports. I'll call on the chairperson of each committee in alphabetical order by committee, starting with Buildings and Grounds and Legislator Zak.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Buildings and Grounds Committee has not met since the last regular session. An update from Wendell Companies regarding the energy performance contract was previously emailed to you on Friday. I would be happy to answer any questions you may have about the energy performance contract. The next Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, December 11th at 4 p.m. End of report. The only real thing that probably is a bit of a disappointment is that it looks like the highway garage will have to be finished in the spring because those panels have to be specially built for that garage in order. And they have got them approved now, but by the time they build them and send them, it may be spring. So that's the only.
But the rest of the highway project
is really good shape. Actually, they're doing something, a bonus is that the heaters they realized would run at night at the same temperature as they would during the day when no one's there. So they're actually going to add some additional equipment to set them back at night to even save more gas, natural gas. So the whole project's going rather well. And if you took the time to look through it, you'd see that most of the stuff is substantially completed, and they're actually working on a punch list on anything. So it's been a good project. End of report.
Thank you very much. Children and Family Services Committee and Legislator Byer.
Thank you, Chairman. The Children and Family Services Committee met on Tuesday, November 14th. Christine Peters, the Commissioner of the Department of Social Services, was present to discuss several resolutions, including approving appointment to the Clinton County Youth Board, authorizing American Rescue Act Adult Protective Services grant extension, and authorizing Children and Family Services Plan, CFSP. She also reviewed several discussion items, including the warming center update and the hiring for emergency limited placement health program. Resolution 844 through 855 have been placed on the agenda upon the recommendations of the committee. The next Children and Family Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, December 5th at 5:15 p.m. And a report.
Thank you, sir. Economic Development, County Operations. You have that report,
Yes, sir.
Mr.
It's not much upon, but yes, on behalf of Legislator Walter, the Economic and Development County Operations Committee has not met since the last regular session. And the next Economic Development County Ops meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, December 13th at 4 p.m.
Thank you. Finance, Legislator Timmons.
Yes, the Finance Committee has not met since the last regular session. Resolutions 856 through 858 were pulled. 856 has been pulled, and 857 through 858 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Finance Committee meetings are tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, November 28th, and Wednesday, November 29th at 4 p.m. to review the 2024 budget. Additionally, the public hearing will be on the 2024 budget will be held on Wednesday, December 6th at 5:15 p.m.
Thank you. Health Committee and Legislator Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Health Committee has not met since our last regular session. The next Health Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, December 6th at 4 p.m.
Thank you. Human Services, Legislator Faria.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Human Services Committee met on Tuesday, November 14th. Wendy Bishop, the nursing home administrator, was present to discuss several resolutions, including amending Resolution 655 dated September 20th, 2023, titled Authorizing Various Contracts for the year 2023, and authorizing contract with Elizabeth Whitcomb. Kevin LeBouf, the Director of the Veteran Services, was also present to discuss resolutions authorizing various contracts for peer-to-peer services. He also discussed monthly statistics for October 2023 and the dire resolution for 2023 contracts. Darlene Collins, the Director of Office for the Aging, was in attendance to discuss the resolutions authorizing various contracts for the year 2024, authorizing memorandum of understanding with Clinton County Public Transit, and authorizing contract amendment with Border Industrial Park, LLC. Resolutions 859 through 866 have been placed on the agenda upon recommendations of the committee. The next Human Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, December 5th at 4:15. And I'd also like to add that Legislator Hughes and Bazayo and I went to the senior center for their opening of their Subaru. They donate $300 for every Subaru they sell. I think it's from now till January 2nd. It was a nice representation, and we also told them, the three of us, that we'll do anything we can to help them, and we'll help the seniors in any way that we can.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Thank you very much, sir. Personnel. Personnel Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Personnel Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, December 4th at 5 p.m. Plattsburgh International Airport, Legislator Hall.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. Plattsburgh International Airport Committee met earlier. Chris Craig, the airport director, was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing lease amendment with Beta Technologies Incorporated and authorizing agreement with CNS Engineering Incorporated for design and bidding services for rehabilitation of apron, taxi lane, and general aviation apron phase 1 project. Resolutions 867 through 876 have been placed on the agenda for for the committee's recommendation. The next Plattsburgh International Airport Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, December 27th at 4 p.m. Under report.
Thank you. Public Safety and Legislator Castleton.
Thank you, sir. The Public Safety Committee has not met since the last regular session, and the Public Safety Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, December 4th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you very much. Transportation, you have that report?
Yes, sir. On behalf of Legislator Kretzer, the Transportation Committee has also not met since last regular session. However, resolutions 877 to 881 were pulled and have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Transportation Committee is scheduled for Monday, December 11 at 5:15 p.m.
Thank you very much. Liaison reports, Board of Health, Legislator Bob.
Yes, Chairman, the Board of Health has not met since the last session. The next Board of Health meeting is scheduled for today at 7 p.m. and it is open to the public. And the report.
Did you bring your meeting materials with you?
I did not. We gotta go get it.
Chamber of Commerce, go ahead.
I was looking for an electronic copy.
Chamber of Commerce, Legislator Bob.
No report.
Clinton Community College, Legislator Prasad.
The Clip Community College Board of Trustees has not met since our last regular meeting. Have a report.
Community Services Board, Legislator Castleton.
No report, sir.
Cooperative Extension, Legislator Timmons.
Yes, last Tuesday the 14th we met, we had our annual meeting, where we do our voting, and we have our boards all set now for next year. We're very well done.
Okay. Discipline Review, grievance. Intercounty, I don't think there's one. Patty gave a report last night on the meeting we had. So I don't think there's one for Intercounty. LCLG Regional Planning Board, Legislator Hughes.
No report.
Soil and Water, Legislator Timmons or?
Yes, we met last Thursday the 16th, and Pete is asking that we take a look at the technician positions. There hasn't been a test in several years, and we would like to do a non-competitive position, which will allow us to put them into an actual position that they're not waiting to take a test, hoping to pass, or and possibly losing their position. That's something that we have to do here, and we're doing it in the near future.
So also, we received a request for reappointment of.
I was gonna say, I wasn't sure, that's why Sam was here tonight.
The Honorable Sam Dyer, so that is making its way through the legislative process.
Yes, but not doing it tonight.
Correct.
That's right.
So we're still vetting him.
I think you're gonna do okay though.
If I made it past you and Francis, I wasn't worried after that, Robbie.
Yes, we are.
So that will probably be on an upcoming. Then I have communicated that to Peter.
Okay. And the report.
Thank you. That's it for their staff members and reports. Speller.
Nothing to report, sir.
Money man. Mr. Zerlo.
Just very quickly, before you leave tonight, Kim and I, Lee, have been working quite hard on preparing the recommended budget for you. That document is on the table over here, so you have plenty of time to study before your November 28th meeting. We believe that it is a budget that you will be happy with, but a lot of work has gone into it, and we look forward to your review. So please do not leave here without your recommended budget.
Any questions on that? Alrighty. Resolutions. I want to note that the majority of the resolutions have been thoroughly discussed by the appropriate committees, and the legislature is taking action tonight based in large part on the recommendation of those committees. Mr. Zerlo, would you put your title of resolutions to be acted upon?
Resolution 843, authorizing the clerk of the Clinton County Legislature to advertise for a public hearing on the 2024 county budget legislature.
Motion, Legislator Timmons, second. Legislator Hall, discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 844, approving reappointment to the Clinton County Youth Board, Youth Bureau.
5-3, Mr. Potiker?
Yes, please.
4-4, sir.
Four.
Okay, so of course. Well, it's still 8. Why can't it be 5?
Technically, it's good.
We want to do 6 too. But I'll take your recommendation. 4-4, Mr. Potiker.
Yes, please.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 845, authorizing contract with Clinton County Mental Health and Addiction Social Services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 846, authorizing American Rescue Plan Act Adult Protective Services Grant Extension Social Services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 847, authorizing Comprehensive Addiction and Recovery Act funds grant application and acceptance to social services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 848, authorizing various contracts for the year 2024 social services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 849, authorizing payment of membership dues for the year 2024 social services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 850, authorizing contracts with various foster care facilities for the year 2024 social services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 851, authorizing contracts with various daycare providers for the year 2024 social services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 852, authorizing daycare registration funds, grant application and acceptance social services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 853, authorizing Child and Family Service Plan Social Services Youth Bureau.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 854, authorizing the Municipal Comprehensive Runway and Homeless Youth Plan Social Services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 855, authorizing Safe Harbor grant application and acceptance social services.
Motion, legislator Potiker. Second, legislator Buriak. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 856, authorizing the county treasurer to transfer funds from the, I'm sorry.
Withdrawn.
That is withdrawn. We are continue to work with the FAA to ensure there's reimbursement available prior to passing this resolution, as discussed in airport committee.
Be good, thank you.
Resolution 857, authorizing the county treasurer to increase the capital project title, Airport Terminal Building System Improvements Project, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 858, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the capital project title, Building 2753 Renovation Project, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Resolution 859, amending Resolution 655 dated September 20, 2023, titled Authorizing Various Contracts for the Year 2023 Nursing Home.
Motion, legislator Buriak. Second, legislator Zia. Discussion.
just want to, if you're wondering, I think we've mentioned this before, Jackie and her team have reviewed all of our contracts, have the ability to be, for us to withdraw from them the proper notice. We have a list and we are prepared to send those out at such time as it's right.
Any further discussion, any questions? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Resolution 860, authorizing contract with Elizabeth Whitcomb, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Potiker. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 861, authorizing various contracts for peer-to-peer services, Veteran Service Agency.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Potiker. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 862, authorizing various contracts for the year 2024, Office for the Aging.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Brazil. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 863, authorizing memorandum of understanding, Clinton County Public Transit, Office for the Aging.
Motion, legislator, Office of the Aging. Yes, stand by.
Grading.
Yep. Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Brazil. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 864, authorizing contract amendment with Border Industrial Park LLC, Office for the Aging.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Potiker. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 865, amending Resolution 726 dated October 11, 2023, titled authorizing contract renewal with Pharmacy Associates of Glens Falls, doing business as an Omnicare of Ballston Spa Nursing Home.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Brazil. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Resolution 866, amending Resolution 729 dated October 11, 2023, titled authorizing various contracts for the year 2024 nursing home.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Potiker. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 867, authorizing an agreement with CNS Engineers Incorporated for design and bidding services for the rehabilitation of the Apron Taxi Lane and General Aviation Phase 1 Design Project, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 868, amending Resolution 505 dated July 19, 2023, titled authorizing contract with CNS Engineers Incorporated for supplemental vapor intrusion assessment of Building 2774, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 869, amending Resolution 502 dated July 19, 2023, titled authorizing lease agreement with VR Holdings LLC, doing business as Pro Driver Training, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Resolution 870, authorizing alternative essential air service grant amendment number 1, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Resolution 871, authorizing agreement with CNS Engineers Incorporated for construction observation and administration services for the rehabilitation of Taxiway A General Aviation Apron Phase 2 construction project, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Resolution 872, authorizing contract amendment with Manion Electric Motor Service, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 873, authorizing a lease agreement with Beta Technologies Incorporated, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Resolution 874, authorizing contract with Daniels Signs Incorporated, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Verrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 875, authorizing contract with A.W. Farrell and Son Incorporated, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Timmons. Discussion.
Remind everybody, this is the roof on the Exelon building. It was brought to our attention, this and a boiler previously, and we originally had intended to put this in the energy performance contract with Wendell Companies, but we determined that it was cheaper to go directly with A.W. Farrell under their co-op pricing, so that's why we have a specific contract with A.W. Farrell.
Any further questions? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 876, authorizing the county treasurer to transfer funds from the general fund balance to the airport facilities budget, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hall. Discussion.
Yes, this is the paying for the previous resolution. We had hoped that there was ample funds in our unallocated ARPA funds to pay this. That wasn't the case, so what this resolution does is take ARPA money that was previously transferred to the general fund balance and are now taking it back from the fund balance to fund this project. The boiler that I previously mentioned is included in the Wendell project, and we do believe we have the funds available to cover it in the unallocated ARPA worksheet today.
Any further questions, discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 877, authorizing the implementation and funding of 100% of the costs of a transportation project, of which qualified costs may be reimbursed from Bridge New York funds, highway.
Motion, legislator Hughes, second, legislator Rosado. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 878, authorizing an engineering services agreement with Barton and LaJudas DPC for replacement of the Clintonville Road culvert over the Little Osable River, highway.
Motion, legislator Rosado, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 879, authorizing an engineering services agreement with Barton and LaJudas DPC for replacement of the Guideward Road culvert over Middlebrook, Highway Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes, second, legislator Boddicker. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Resolution 880, authorizing contract with Bach Environmental Highway.
Motion, legislator Hughes, second, legislator Rosado. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 881, authorizing the purchasing agent to resolicit bids for the removal of trees. Highway Department.
Motion, legislator Boddicker, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 882, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the health department budget, health department.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried.
And Resolution 883, authorizing a memorandum of understanding between the town of Schuyler Falls, the town of Plattsburgh, and Clinton County Legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Boddicker. Discussion.
Yes, this is a project we're all aware of. Mr. Parker has been intimately involved in the details. as well as our incoming legislator, Supervisor Randall. This is the water line project. This resolution authorizes an MOU that outlines the terms and conditions and duties, and obviously Jackie pretty much drafted the document of all the parties. We believe, Jackie, we certainly have buy-in by all interested parties.
Yeah, I got an email from Supervisor Cashman today saying that this will be on their December 7th agenda and town sale report.
We wish we didn't have to do this, but all in all, an outstanding project that we do not believe there will be a local cost to, and if there is, that cost will be split 50-50 between Quincy County and the South.
Anything further? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Carried. Anything further to come before the legislature? I entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by legislator Hughes, second by legislator Pizzaio. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We're adjourned.
Cut the box.